Welcome back to the video, and in today's video, we are going to be doing the ultimate dessert tier list in honor of Valentine's Day, which is today. I hope you guys are all spending it with your loved ones, or if you're alone, spending it with yourself and enjoying your family. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Valentine's Day. So today, in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to be doing the dessert tier list because Valentine's Day you have a lot of chocolate. What is chocolate? It's dessert, and I didn't really want to just do just chocolate because then the video is going to be a little bit longer. I did already rank desserts a little bit ago. If you haven't checked it out, go check that out. But this is a new tier list, and my opinions have changed over time. So I'm gonna be ranking them on a tier of S, A, B, C, D, and F, and then never try. These are for the ones, I've never tried before. We got a pretty short list, but as well, it's like, there was some list that had like 60 of them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that for that long of a video. So yeah, let's get into the video. If you guys are new and you like the content, please subscribe. We are currently at 330 subscribers. So if you are new and you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. So the first one we're gonna be doing is that an apple fritter? No, it's not. What is this? I actually don't know what the first one is. I don't think I know what that is. It looks like apple and like nuts and oatmeal. I don't know what it is, honestly. Next up, we have the brownie. Brownies are amazing. I think they're A tier. I don't think they're the best type of dessert, but they're not the best type of treat in that sort of sense. I think cookies are better, but I think a nice brownie, and especially a nice gooey warm brownie, hits the spot and is amazing. I think a brownie is one of the best treats you can have. Next up, we have the cake. So this is interesting here. Cakes are very, very hit or miss. I think, in my opinion, I like cake, but sometimes the icing's terrible. Sometimes the frosting's terrible. Sometimes the actual cake's bad. And I think it's very, very hit or miss. I'm gonna put this in B tier. I think it's fine. I think it's decent, but I do not think it's the best dessert. I just think it's quite, again, like I said, hit or miss. I think there are better options out there, which are a guaranteed W. Well, this one could be an L, could be a W. I just think that there definitely is some cakes that are not good, and sometimes it just feels like very, very filling and doesn't doesn't taste good sometimes. Next up, what is this? Like, it's almost like a churro, but it's not a churro because I see the churros. What is this? I do not know what this is. Man, that's not good. Next up, we have the cherry cheesecake. I think, in my opinion, um, I don't really like cheesecake. No offense, not anything bad with cheesecake. I don't really like it though. I'm just gonna say I think it's meant to be just general, like cheesecake. I think cheesecake is C tier. I think it's the worst. I think it's one of the worst desserts. It's nothing bad about it. I think the actual cheesecake itself is sometimes super, super heavy, and the flavor profile is quite weird sometimes. Now, I have had some cheesecakes that are amazing, but most of the time, the cheesecakes that I have are just kind of meh, and I wish I had something else. I just think they are quite hit or miss, and I think that they offer, to me so far of me having cheesecake. I think I've had more bad than good cheesecakes. Next up, we have churros. It's a classic. It depends, but I think it's an A tier in my opinion. I mean, maybe it doesn't even have to dip chocolate like it is in the photo. Regular churros are so incredibly good, especially when you get them at an amusement park, water park, whatever. It's just a regular snack to have in. A crispy one, a warm one tastes incredible. Next up, we have the cinnamon rolls. Ooh, this one's hard. Is this gonna go in S tier? They're amazing. Are they A or S though? That's the problem. I already had a lot of A's. I guess I'll rank these. I think brownies better than churros. Are they S tier? That's the question. It's very, very close to S tier. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Super close. I don't think they're S tier though. I think they're top. They're not better than brownies though. I'm being honest, they're not better than brownies, but they're so incredibly good. Great Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day treat. It's amazing. Tastes so good. You got the cinnamon, the breading, the flavor, the icing. It's so incredibly good. A tier. Next up, we have cookies. S tier. I think a warm chocolate chip cookie is the most satisfactory treat in the game. It's so incredibly good. And you can have so many of them, and you really don't feel like you're gonna get overfilled. It's so incredibly good. Now, do I agree that there's some cookies that are bad? Yes. But at an overall, warm chocolate chip cookies reigns supreme. Next up, we have French toast. I think this is. This is me being totally honest to me. It is French toast, right? Something like that, I think. Being totally honest, French toast, D tier. French toast is not that good, in my opinion. I think I had to rank them. I think waffles are first, pancakes are second, French toast is third. That might not even be French toast because I don't see pancakes or waffles on here, which makes me think that it's probably not. But whatever, I'm ranking it based on French toast at this point. And honestly, it's just the worst type. I think it just tastes the worst. I think flavor profile wise, it is the worst, and I think it could be a lot better. Next up, we have the cupcake. Similar to the cake, I think it's quite hit or miss, even though I think the cupcakes are a little better. I think I'll put them in the same level, but I think cupcakes are a bit better. I just think, like I said, I think the icing kind of sells it. It's not that good, but the cake itself is always pretty good. It depends on, I guess, the flavor of cupcake, but in my opinion, they're a little above average. Next up, we have, what are these, like mini pies? They're not pie. It's not pie, though. What is this, like, I don't know what this is. I've never had it before. I probably have had it. I just don't know what it is. Next up, we have the donut. Oh, this is hard. Because, again, there's some donuts that do sell. I think it's still S tier, though. I think it's behind cookies, but I think it's S tier. So incredibly good. Like a chocolate donut, maple donut. Oh, so good. So incredibly good. I love chocolate donuts. Next up, we have, as this, I know what it's called. It's not, is it French? Is it, let's name it? Like, it starts with an E. It starts with an E. Um, oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like, I know what it is. I don't know the name of it for some reason. It sounds like the word like croissant, but it's not croissant. I know that. It's like egglet. No, eggplant. No. Oh, I should know what this is. Oh, eclipse. No. E e eclipse? Esclip? Oh no, I don't know what it's called. Eclipse, right? Eclipse? I don't know. Whatever these are average. Sometimes you don't get enough gooey stuff in them. Sometimes you don't. But honestly, I have more trouble saying the name than I actually do like the food. I think it's just average. Next up, I think this is the apple fritter. I'm gonna guess. I would think so. Yeah, I think this is apple fritter. I think apple fritters are decent. I think they're B tier. I think they're probably below cake and cupcake, but I think they're decent. I think there are better versions of this, but I actually don't mind it at all. Like, I think the apple does work very, very well. We'll just move on to apple pie. I think apple pie is the same place, except it's a little better. Kind of similar circumstances. I think it works well, but again, I'm not gonna lie. I think fruit makes desserts go down a bit more for me. I think I like chocolate, whatever. I think I don't really want fruit in my dessert. Next up, we have this is just regular hard chocolate. I mean, might be S tier. It's gonna be S tier. It's gonna be right there. I mean, it's just chocolate. And I told you I like chocolate a lot. Just hard chocolate, amazing S tier. Next up, oh, this is an apple fritter. Okay, what is this? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put that down there, but that's an apple fritter. Next up, we have ice cream, S tier. Where does it go? I think it's ahead of donuts. I think overall, Best and Satisfactory is better there. I think cookies reign supreme. I still think it is. But it's so incredibly good. I can't even complain with it. Um, yeah, I just think they're so nostalgic and really amazing. Next up, we have Sundays. Okay, it depends on the Sunday. I think Sundays are honestly very, very average. I think they're not the best, but they're not the worst. I think the flavor of it isn't terrible, but I think they can do better on that as well. And I think overall, like the toppings that you add to it can really sell it badly. Yeah, this is just cheesecake again, isn't it? Or is it just a cake? I'll just put it in C tier because I think it's just cheesecake again. Next up, we have, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. All right, next up we have, is this just a chocolate? That looks so good though. Does that not look incredibly good? I'm putting this up here and I'm putting it right there because I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing. It looks so delicious. Last time we had tiramisu. I had it a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the greatest. It's just C tier. I think the flavor profile is quite weird, and I don't really enjoy it too much. So I'm just gonna put it in C tier. And that's the end of my tier list. So I actually want to make sure that I at least want an F. So I guess I'm gonna move cinnamon toast down to F. And I'll move tiramisu and sundaes down to D because, and we'll do eclipse as well, down to D as well, because I think those ones definitely are not quite average, I don't think. And that's the end of my tutorial. So you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!